All right this way. Renee, Mrs. Smith, good to see you. How are you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good, thank you for asking. So Mrs. Smith, I talked to your daughter Renee on the phone last week, and she told me that sometimes when you're having difficulty getting your message across or just can't find the word that you're looking for, you often look to her for help?
Yeah, she definitely looks at me quite a bit.
All right, well I'm just gonna ask that you don't do that in this test just because I need to just see how much Mrs. Smith is able to do on her own.
Yeah, no problem. Also, she does try to write sometimes, and it can be really hard to understand to read sometimes, so I know she'll just do her best.
All right, that's all we can ask for. All right, let's get ready to go. Hello, Mrs. Smith.
Hi.
Would you hand me that pencil, please? Thank you. Let's see, your first name is Mary, isn't it?
No. Smith. Martha Smith.
All right, Martha Smith. I want to check some information in your chart. Is your address 123 Ford Way?
Yeah.
What kind of work have you done?
Help. People. Help. Hospital.
You help people in a hospital? Wow. How did your speech difficulty come about?
Stroke.
I'd like to find out how you get along every day, but because I can't go along and actually watch, I'll use pictures to ask you some questions. We'll do things related to eating, shopping, driving, and visiting the doctor. So let's start. What's the best time here for eating lunch? Here's a menu. Find the lunch section. What would you want for lunch?
Cheese.
Here's a bus schedule. What time in the afternoon does bus number 3 leave Maintown? What should you wear or use on a day like this?
Coat. Snow. Rain. Coat. Rain.
How would you let someone know that you're cold?
Coat.
Look at these pictures. Tell me which one is funny. Here's an invitation to a birthday party. Mark it on this calendar. Okay, the next few questions are going to be about a doctor's office. I'll show you some pictures and ask you some questions about going to see a doctor. Here's the appointment card. Here's the doctor's name. And here's the time of your appointment. Here's the clock. It's now 5 minutes after 10. How long until your appointment?
Three.
Here's a building directory. What floor is Dr. Clark's office on? Remember, Dr. Clark's office is on the 3rd floor. Here's the elevator. What do you do after you step into the elevator? Let's say that you walk into Dr. Clark's waiting room and see this. What does that sign tell you to do?
Help. Lady, help.
If the receptionist asked, "May I help you?" what would you say?
Help.
If the receptionist asked for some kind of identification, what would you show her?
Drive. Drive. Picture, drive.
Please fill out this form. How would you describe your problem to the doctor?
Stroke. Stroke. Speech. Bad.
If Dr. Clark asked you, "Have you been experiencing Plasmopsia dystonia?" what would you say?
Again.
I was trying to be misleading.
Oh.
According to this label, how much cold medicine should you take? If Dr. Clark told you to smoke 3 packs of cigarettes and drink a bottle of gin a day, what would you say?
No.
If you needed to use the restroom, which one would you choose? You see this. What's happening?
Speed.
What should the driver do?
No speed.
Which symbol describes this picture? Okay, let's do something else. This is about going to the store and shopping. Make a list of 3 things you need from the grocery store. stop in a grocery store. You want to buy a can of tomato soup. Which will you pick?
Again?
You stop in a grocery store. You want to buy a can of tomato soup. Which will you pick? Which of these go with this symbol? Here's $5. And here's a vending machine. Show me how you would get a drink. If you needed medicine, which one would you buy with the money you have left? The price for each is listed here. Here's a picture of a store. Where's the section you could find a notebook? You need shoelaces, but you can't find them. If a clerk asked, "May I help you?" what would you say?
Help. Help.
You want white shoelaces. Only white shoelaces. Where are they? Here's a map. How do you get from the bank to the post office? Find where car repair shops are listed in these yellow pages. Now I'd like you to use the phone. Here's a phone directory page to help you. Please call time and temperature and let me know what time it is and what the temperature is. Sorry, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Your forecast is brought to you by Crime Stoppers of Miami-Dade.
If you're living with diabetes, you know the pain of pricking your fingers over and over again. A continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, which is a small remote device, can eliminate the pain of pricking your fingers. To learn how to receive your continuous glucose monitor at little or no cost to you, press 1 now.
The current time is 5:21 p.m., where the current temperature is 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind is northwest at 9.
Six. No. 7. 3. 5. 5.
If you looked across the street and saw fire, what would you do?
Help. Help.
If you called 911, what would you tell the operator?
Help. Fire. Fire. Help.
What's happening in this picture?
Smoke. Smoke.
Which newspaper headline tells you what you see in this picture? You scheduled something on the calendar a little while ago. Which one of these was it? Here are some pictures. Show me the happy face. Which picture says, be quiet? In which picture is the person saying, I don't know? Show me the drawing that goes with the saying, he hit the ceiling. That's the end of these questions. I enjoyed being with you very much.